Welcome back. What's good, people? Today we have a special guest coming on. He is from China as well. And today he just wants to give his input on the coronavirus. You know, this is a big hit that we've taken as a community. And we're just going to see what he has to say. Rumor has it he is a great runner and is just looking forward to excellence in his future. So welcome, Frank Ma.
Thank you, reporter. It's a very nice chance to meet you to share about the coronavirus.
Thank you for coming on. So today I just wanted to, obviously, as I said, we're going to talk about the coronavirus. I know you have a good background intelligence on what it does to you, how you can prevent it, and possibly, stay away from this. What are some basics we should know just to stay away from this virus here?
First, I like to say how to stay away first. Because my mom works in the police office in China, so she goes to check every people and to do the propaganda to tell people how dangerous virus is. And because the Communist Party, they have the history like block down the virus, the disease situation. But this time exemption. Now the Communist Party now just say which person whoever hides the information about coronavirus will be put on the will be put on in the blacklist and will be remembered.
And now the blacklist there, what is that list? Is it?
No, I mean not black. So the Communist Party do not want to hide any information about the virus. Delete that.
Yeah, of course. So you said the Communist Party, you said they're trying to hide this information? Or
this is not our today's point. Issue is this virus is so serious that the Chinese authority, Communist Party do not want to hide this information.
Okay. At all. And what's the incubation period for the COVID-19?
Typically, according to People's Daily, Communist propaganda, they say it's 14 days. But there are cases that are reported in Chinese newsletter that are longer than 14 days, even 20 or 21. And it can spread without any signal yet. So people cannot have fever at all, and it can spread to other people. And according to the research and the expert...
Real quickly, 40 days, you said?
14 days.
14 days.
And even longer.
And now, is that without receiving the effects of it, or are you just incubating within your system?
Without receiving effects. And it can when in the incubation period, it can spread to other people.
It can spread to other people.
Yes.
And and so how many cases do we know of in China right now? Do you know?
Good news is they are decreasing.
Okay.
It's 80,000 more, but now they are decreasing. Now the moment is the recovered case are more than the people who have the case.
Okay. So we have more recovered cases than actual.
Yes.
Okay, nice. And I read a little bit about it that younger infants and older people can have potential of dying from this virus. Is that correct?
It's absolutely correct. First, it's the virus is hurting the people who have lung problem, like old aged people. They do not have very good respiratory system.
Okay.
So my suggestion is, since the virus has exploded totally in the global aspect, be epidemic, aged people, do not feel you are lucky enough. Please do not feel, first suggestion, do not feel lucky enough. Isolate home as much as possible and don't go to the crowded area. Like church, do not go to church as much before. You don't know who will have the virus. And second, do not go to eat with other, cancel the family party, cancel the family meal as soon as possible. It will save your life. Do not feel lucky enough. And second is, do not look down at the virus. There are many cases that aged people, especially people with lung problem, will die from the virus. So do not look down on it. It's dangerous.
Now, Frank, real quick, let's say I'm trying to go grocery shopping and I'm hungry. I want some eggs. I want to make an omelet in the morning. should I go to the grocery store?
Of course, if you can, actually in Wuhan, they still go to the grocery store. But if you can wear a mask, I suggest two types of masks. If you can have if you bought some N95 mask that is specifically for virus, N95. N95, American made N95 mask. That's good. If you don't have it, if you have some medical mask, the doctor wear that with blue mask. That's also fine. If you still have some, then maybe let some people who have the mask to go, because it's not the virus spread to your hometown. It's not it's not a question of if, but a question of when.
Now, what's the difference between these two masks you mentioned? Is one more protective?
One is more expensive and more effective, but they both works.
And how many do you have of the masks?
That's not today's issue.
Not today's issue. Oh,
but,
I'm just curious because I know you want to stay away.
No. So buy some masks is possible. Also, I don't think so. And second is to buy a bottle of sanitizer with 70% of alcoholic in it, 70% solution. 70% is most effective. That's suggested by the Chinese expert in China, Wuhan. And when you go home from the crowded place, or when you go home from grocery store, use the sanitizer to spray all around your clothes and all around the home. It will kill all the virus that exist.
Now, Frank, real quick, how did you get educated on this? Do you read from?
I read People's Daily.
Okay.
I hear from back my family. That's most of my resources.
And now that's a big part, I think, from your perception. You have family in China. How are they doing?
They are doing totally fine, but thank you for asking.
Yeah, I just want to make sure they're doing okay because, I know that it can hit close to home, definitely.
Yes. Now, my suggestion is do not look down at this virus,
don't look
especially aged people. It's dangerous.
It is.
Yes, there are already recovered cases, but be careful. Okay. It probably will kill you if you have already had lung problem or respiratory system.
Yeah, so now if you already have previous lung issues, it definitely is going to get tough to fight through this thing.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. And if you have the virus, if you feel sick, stay at home at most possible and go to test to find the CDC or test them. Go to the test to test your situation.
Okay. Now, I'm a big fan of eating like turkey sandwiches and stuff like that. If, let's say I want to go like a deli, is it more dangerous now to be associating myself with meats and stuff?
Yes. What do you mean by Italy? You mean you go to restaurant?
Like a deli or like where you get meat from, like if I want to get turkey, ham.
I don't think so. It's actually the resource of this virus is not clear. Someone say it's bats, but it's not clearly based on the experts. People say it's not bats yet. The first carrier is not bats or something. They still don't know. They used to say it because of a seafood store in Wuhan. That's the first place became the spread, but the situation is we still do not know.
And real quick, you said where was it from? In Wuhan?
Yeah.
Okay. And so maybe from an animal is what we're thinking, or
someone else. We still don't know yet.
Maybe
so that's a dangerous point.
A possible human being.
Yes, that's also a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how it just came out of nowhere. So, I mean,
and there's cases in New York. There's a new case I read. That new news yesterday. There's an extreme case that's this gentleman did not contact with anyone at all, and he got confirmed with coronavirus 80 more miles away from the central parts. So it's totally nonsense. So protect yourself, buy a mask, buy sanitizer. If you don't, isolate home as much as possible and cancel the family meal if you can.
You said this guy, he didn't come in contact with anyone 80 miles away.
Yes.
He got the coronavirus.
Yes, based on my reading. It also happened in California.
It happened in California.
Yes.
Wow. I mean,
be prepared. Don't worry. The young age people probably will not die. And you will probably recover with your great body strength like you. But the aged people, please stay at home as possible.
Stay at home as possible. Now, just to revert back, the stem of where this came from was Wuhan. Do you think, is there a deeper conspiracy maybe that Wuhan...
that's nonsense at all.
Nonsense,
that's not a political issue. It's a health issue.
It's a health issue. I remember some people...
I will get mad if you ask. I don't think so. That's not a political issue. It's a health issue.
It's a health issue.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, very well. Now... For the future, now we're thinking, how long in your, I guess, from your eyes, how long do you think we're going to be worried about this virus? Do you think we'll go away?
I think when summer because H1N1 also happened in America.
Mhm.
Basically, it's not a conspiracy issue,
Okay.
as we know. I think when summer come and they ask, when summer come, we'll be fine. When the flower blossom,
Okay.
when the water, when the water and good season come, it will be fine. It will gone away optimistically.
I'm looking forward to that. I actually did read, I believe that the virus can't survive in over 85 degrees. I don't know if that's, am I correct or?
I don't know that. But
Yeah.
I know if the virus stay out of its body for half an hour, like in a chair, you touch somewhere, it will lost its activation, and the rest will not make a great danger in your body.
Yeah.
And so far, there's not current evidence that proves the dog or cat can spread the virus. There's no
dogs or cats, okay.
no current evidence.
No current evidence.
Can prove that the dog or the pets can spread evidence.
Okay. Well, that's actually, I'm happy to hear that at least.
Yes. There are cases people are killing their dog or cats, but don't
Really?
do that yet. Yeah, yes,
Really?
yes, because of the people are just people. My suggestion is don't go from range from 0 to 10, the panic level.
You don't want to freak out.
No, you don't need to freak out, but you necessarily need to do something like
Take
isolate home.
precaution.
Yes, yes,
Take precaution.
that's what I mean.
Now, do you know any closer relatives that have killed their animals?
No.
No, just.
What do you mean by closer animal? You are very biased here, huh?
Or no, it's not biased.
Please stop asking me that kind of question.
I mean, I'm just coming from you. I don't know anyone else from China.
Okay,
So,
okay.
you know,
Okay. I think your question you're asking is very biased, political biased. It's
Well, I guess
hostile
I guess
question.
so. I don't.
I'm not sure.
My apologies if I'm being hostile.
Okay, I take that.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Has there been like American people that have killed their dogs or
That's not today's issue.
I'm curious though. 'Cause
No, I don't know.
the issue can impact.
If you continue to ask me, I will reject this interview.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's fair. Well, let's revert back and not talk about that. Let's see. Now I know we talked about like grocery shopping and stuff. For the public, if they want to like safely buy food and stay obviously well nourished, how is there any other way besides wearing masks? Can they is there a way to order food? Or I don't know.
Yes, I don't think you guys going, but in China they can order food
They can
and
order
deliver
food,
to
yeah.
China, and some people help them. So
Yeah, my mother actually was saying that she was concerned on even going to the grocery store.
then you go to buy her.
Should I go buy it for her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and when you go home, use sanitizer to
Sanitize.
clean your clothes and body.
Because I probably can fight it off better than
Yes,
her. I
you
think
clean your clothes and body when you go home.
Mhm.
It's necessary.
it's necessary. Are you offended if I ask you what you do or no? Does that mean?
Yes, I do that.
Just because the reason why I'm asking you is because if the public is curious,
Yes,
They
yes.
want-
I do I use sanitizer
Mhm.
to clean the house.
exactly. Is that every time you get home from school?
Yes.
Every time. Okay. I've been actually lazy.
If you can buy sanitizer,
I think I've been lazy lately. I haven't been.
that's fine. That's fine.
sanitizing.
But young teenagers, old people are targeted to be hurt by this virus.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
Do you have more questions?
I think we covered it all. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that you could hop on and we could talk about this. It's it's good to talk about what's going on in the current world right now, and hopefully we don't see a future of this virus.
My final suggestion: do not look down at this virus, but also do not completely freak out. It's not the end of the world yet. Okay,
This is
Thank
not
you.
the end of the world. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope we can fight this thing off.
okay. Hopefully, have a good day.
Have a great day.
Farewell.
Thank you. Bye.